Oh man, for some reason I finally found it.
To me.
Okay, that's a little creepy, but let's save you and be gone. Alright, let's go follow the creepy voice. Nothing can go wrong from that, right? Ah! Hello?
Translating local
Ah!
cast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
This device is of alien origin, although its design is relatively simple. Purpose: its low threat level is at odds with the advanced technology apparently available to the designer, suggesting it was intended more to patrol alien facilities and repair damaged infrastructure than to deter invaders. Despite its simple design, this construct is quite elegant in its minimalism. Its electromagnetic legs allows it to traverse doors, flaws, and ceilings with reasonable speed, and appear to be replaceable. Internally, there are a few moving parts, rendering this construct energy efficient and restrained to wear over time. A rechargeable ion-based power reserve ensures it continues to operate. Oh, wow, my jumps just don't do anything. Bastard, what the heck is this? It's not ready yet, it's still doing its shit. Hold on, it's still doing its fancy shit. You ion cubes? Well, I can drill it, apparently. My god, they are ion cubes. And just grind ion cubes. What? This device appears to be the origin of the raw material that forms on the base of the ion cubes, which are small alien systems, likely draining power itself from the main thermal plant. This device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Hot diggity damn! Where can I get me one of these? Where can a swan can make me one of those? Entry tablet. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities, although its structure is rather less complex. It may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and thus was kept here as a form of legacy support. Alright. Welcome to Lore Central, guys. Let me take you on a journey across time and space. Holographic projector. Execute Order 66. Click. This device contains a network apparatus and a holographic projecting unit. It was likely used as a communication relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. Alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served as ceremonial rather than practical use. Its pyramid resembles vines spiraling upwards toward a warm blue stone mounted above. It may represent a plant found on the alien's home world or a building of religious import, or the gravitational pull of their home solar system. So many theories, man. Save. Strange carving. It's not really strange, it looks like the yin-yang symbol. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber. Grown on an unknown planet, it bears striking resemblance to old Earth yin-yang symbol. The two compelling theories may explain this similarity. Aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. The concept of yin and yang is universal, since yin and yang describes the fundamental dependency of seemingly opposite forces that may be a necessary, essential understanding in some form in all significantly developed civilizations. A tapering of the two circles' union, and opposed to significantly small points, the finites, and one logical way to represent this understanding, it may have been developed independently by species other than humans. What else, fuckers? Ancient blade? Woo! How many skeleton corpses did it take to build that? An ancient earth blade dating back... Earth blade? Earth blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples from the blade match the DNA of seven separate heads of the state of the... What the fuck? As evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient spaceport civilization engaged in super religious study of us to build species. Wow, thanks. Yeah, by the way, humans suck compared to the rest of space. Oh, that's all done. Alien object. So we don't know what the fuck these are. They're just gonna be called objects and thingies and doohas and what's-a-majigzits. Alien building block. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and theoretical and technological crossover where the design of the self-warping construct encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state, and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even of the aliens themselves. Crescent artifact. This contract is emitting high-powered bandwidth signal consistent with the alien transmission and intercepts it elsewhere. DNA on the interior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b. Its size suggests the subject was a Leviathan-class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant also may have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. Unusual block. Weird thingy-majiggy. What the fuck are those? Organic matter particulator. This device contains highly unstable radioactive isotope that will likely destroy all organisms exposed to it while leaving physical structures intact, although it would function perfectly as well as a weapon. It was more likely used as sterilized spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. Empty case. Nanobots. Scan shows some form of advanced nanobot inside this seemingly empty case. These bots are suitably smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it's not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Had to try. So, dude, don't mind me. I'm just looking. I'm just browsing. Don't worry, I didn't try to stab anything. Translation device. This device stores linguistic data from over 100,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. I know some of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language and would not work the other way. It will not work the other way around. Aight.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oops. Cool. Fucking piss poor jump jets. What is in door number 1? Oh, I see. Hold on, Spark. We need some of those ion cubes you got. Ow. Spark. Ugh. Dumb. The dumb. Go dumb. But where, how, where, the fuck, where am I? Where am I going? What? Don't. Really? Rude. Fuck you. Alright, where the fuck did I land? God, cave crawlers, why? Oops, wanted to scan you. Land-based fungus species with harvestable spores. Inedible. Rip. What the f- Alright, Hop. What the hell? Alright, so where the bloody crap ass am I? Actually, that's a really good question. Craigfield. Ah, tiger plants! I'm being shot! I'm being fired upon! Hold up, I'm being fired upon. Alright, I don't think there's anything edible around here. Tiger plants. Actually, can I drop this spore fungus crap I have? Yes, I can. Be gone! What's that stuff down there? Hold up. Interest sparked. Oh, nothing. Yeah, leave me alone. God, look at this thing. Crap. See, it's like World of Warcraft. I'm jumping into a portal now. Whee! LMAO. Although, these portal screens are quite long. Alrighty. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad. Still tying my slipper, though. Alright. Slipper tied. Hello, Spark. I have other shit to check. But I'll still bring you anyways, Master. So that tells me I'm gonna have to spawn another tablet for that. Oh, this ain't the room I was. Ow!
Appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Nope, can't break into it though. See Emperor Leviathan research data.
data.
Specimen size categories have been adjusted upward to accommodate the species. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, the species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters through the water, which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. Large ovary-like organisms are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on the planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates possible infertility. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures Enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food, and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. Something was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium. Oh! And its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be expelled by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. Para-analytics of the size and melodoptic rates indicates that the specimen captured in research was approximately 1,600 years old. Damn. Alright, Grandma. Extensive internal and external scar tissue said it has lived well in excess of the peak of lifespan for its species. While a healthy Emperor specimen may have held some potential for a cure, it's unlike any research that has survived quarantine procedures. Rip. Oh, put the egg down, you big meanie.
Huh?
I might have to spawn in some water for myself. There's no way I'll be able to reach the Avenger in time. Alright, next area. Ah, another one of these. Wonder where this is gonna take me. Whee! Alright, everything's pretty far away now. Alright, here we are. Oh look, membrane things. Are we in the Lost River by chance? This looks very Lost River-esque. Yeah, we have this green brine thing. Oh! Jesus Christ. That might have scared me. Whee! Of course it's buying one of these things. Yeah, we're definitely in the Lost River right now. Hold on, I need to eat some gel real quick. I have to spawn in some water for me though. Oh boy. Huh. God, I'm trying to play God and I'm failing at it. Alright, that should starve me off. Literally. Ah, man, full damage is a bitch.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'll be with you in a minute. Aha, parkour! Here you go. Set my cube. Whee! Oh, that's a school of fish in land, on land, you know that, right? Alright. Creature egg. Oh, we're in the mushroom forest. That means my mushroom forest base should be pretty nearby. Huh. We'll fancy that. That reminds me, I really want to check up on my, what do you call it? Main base. Where I can hopefully find, or check on my, crab squid. All that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Hopefully. Ah, for Christ's sake. Whee! Next! I'm just fucking playing Portal Hopper here. Oh, what's this?
Integrating new PDA data.
Ventilation control. Water flowing to and from the primary containment facilities being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Inflow. Water has been drawn from the different biomes around the surface of the planet. Water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, where microorganism and nutrient count are sustainably higher. Outflow. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Inflow pipe. Peepers entering the containment facility. The pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. Specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seeds and organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. Outflow pipe. Enzyme host peepers leaving the containment facility. Outflow pipes are filled with peepers traveling back towards the surface. Specimens show no sign of infectation. All specimens scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which suggests inhibits the bacterium. Specimens' stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the contents before entering the pipes. Interesting. It's over here. Can I scan this? Nope. Since we're in the room with the peepers... There. It's like I stole some peepers from the containment facility. Shh. Filling completely up. We're good. Yes, I am cheesing the system, but I don't give a fuck. I want to finish this game. What's up? And another one of these things. I offer you a cube. You accept. Whee! Well, everything is bloody far away as all hell. Alright, where the hell am I now? Follow the green light. Alright, well that's not a very... that's not a... That's not a very welcoming view. Die! Actually get killed. This is not what I was expecting when I freaking showed up. I will say that. Oh, there it goes. So where the heck am I now? Kosh zone. Kush? Kush? I'm in the Kush zone? Whoa! Oh, that gives me quite the food and water. Giant bulb bush. This vast plant is centuries old. While it dominates the surrounding area, a complex root system below the surface is connected to other bulb bushes in the area. Nutrient flow within the network suggests the giant bulb has adapted to feed the weaker bushes and keep the forest healthy. Well, don't mind me if I do some exploring. One of those zappy mofos. Two of the zappy mofos. Sounds like a Reaper in the area? Hiding in here? Are you dying? He might be dying. Just a hunch. Ah! Nope, he's not dying. He's perfectly fine. Ah! The fucking mesmer. He should be murdered for your crimes.
30 seconds.
Now we're fine. Why does it sound like I'm running on metal?
Huh?
It sounds like I'm running on metal, but I'm running on rock. Whee! And here we are. Yellow.